I recently bought a 3D printer.
But why?
Not even gonna clap. I had one many years ago and it was god-awful and I hated it. But now I find out that the new ones are actually not even that expensive and they're pretty decent.
What the fuck is this?
What's cool about 3D printers is that anything you can think of, you can just go online and someone has already modeled it for you, send it to the printer, and boom, there you have it.
What the fuck?
That's so sick. For babies! No, where 3D printing really shines is when you make your own things to solve your own completely pointless problems. But it makes you feel good, okay? It makes my life at least 0.00% better. Look, like my monitor, okay? My stupid lamp wouldn't fit my monitor. I 3D printed my own version. I'm living big up here, okay? There's just something so damn satisfying of getting the perfect fit for your things. Like, I could never find just a box. I just needed a box with a thing in the middle so I could fit my contact lenses left and right. Boom. Is that too much to ask? Apparently it doesn't exist. No problem anymore. I 3D printed it. Amazing. Perfect fit. I wanted to hang up my surfboard on the wall. Perfect fit. Yes. There's nothing like it. I could organize my shelf, have all the stuff. Perfect fit. I started printing all these kind of random stuff around the house, and I think I got to a point where I felt pretty done. I don't need to print anything more for now, at least. But then I saw online people were printing stuff for the public, where you get the perfect fit to public places, and I thought that was really cool. So obviously, as a YouTuber, I see something, then I want to do it. But then I realized I live in Japan, and leaving plastic out in public, the country that has literally no trash on the street, probably not a good idea. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I decided I wasn't actually gonna leave anything, maybe max a day or two, and then I'll come and pick it back up again. I just wanted to make it for fun, so I decided to challenge myself and make 3 different prints for the public, and the result might surprise you. For the first one, I had no idea what to make. So I went outside to look around, see if I can find inspiration, and then it hit me. Street mirrors. That's right. These are everywhere in Tokyo because there's so many sharp corners and turns. It's just so you won't hit another car. I bet you have it in your country somewhere too. But if there's one thing I know about Japan, is that they love tiny things. Tiny things so cute. Same thing, but tiny, so cute. So I started modeling my own version. It was surprisingly easy and it turned out pretty good. But time to test the perfect fit. Will it perfect fit?
We're at our first. Oh, it's also a double mirror. Never mind.
I mean, just like Annie. I'm not cute. I mean, I'm not tiny.
I found my first spot. This is just a test, really, but so whoever finds this one gets the shittiest one. Alright.
The first one fell off a couple hours later. I think the heat messed with the plastic, so I made another version with a rubber band to make sure it would stick.
Hello everyone, Anny kiss.
Hello. That's so cute.
That's actually kind of cute.
I have no idea if anyone saw it. I have no idea if anyone liked it. I have no idea if anyone hated it, but I did it.
Kid was laughing and smiling at it. All right, that's the first one.
I placed them around in 3 different spots.
Jesus.
Around Tokyo, left it for a day, and I was actually kind of proud of it. And of course, whenever you're proud of anything, you gotta show your mama. So I did, and I was trying to, I think I was a little self-conscious. She loved it, but I said, oh, the reason I'm doing it is for the cats. They also need a mirror, right? But my mom pointed out, well, what about the snails, Felix? What about the tiny little bugs? Aren't you gonna make one of those? So I did. It's so tiny. It's ridiculous. Anyway, tiny mirror, success.
Temple.
Moving on to the second project. I really wanted something that I could leave in public. or at least for people to find, but I know I couldn't do that. But then I thought, there's a really cool place. There's a temple called Gotokujin Temple. It's where the story of the beckoning cat, I'm sure you've seen it, it's a symbol of Japan. It's where that comes from, that temple in specifically. So if you go there, there's a ton of these cats. They're supposed to bring good fortune and money. I like good fortune. I like money even more. I was gonna make my own cat. So I downloaded Blender for the first time. I spent a couple hours just messing around and oh my god, he is so cute. He's got a thick boy. I was surprised. I was really very pleased with this little kitty. I was gonna make a necklace for him. I just couldn't be bothered. I had a thick version cat. I thought I should make a strong version cat.
Oh my god, Giga Cat.
And oh my god. No, I should not have done that. Probably. I had a thick one and a strong one. I should make a long one. And no! Stop! I really had to stop myself here, okay? Obviously, I can't just leave these at a temple. I don't know what I was thinking. I think I got a little carried away creating stuff. The way this temple works is that if you go there, you can buy one of those cat that they have and you can place them there. It's a great way to support the temple and feel like you left a mark there. You're allowed to ride on them. But then I noticed hats. People make hats for their cats. So I can make hat for my cat. Finally, my cat can be the anime protagonist. So I made a 3D version of the actual cat in the temple. I made my hat. I made a cowboy hat because who doesn't love those? Subtracted this model from the hat. Boom. Perfect fit cowboy hat. My Nicky Nickel.
This is mine. Wrong way.
Nice.
Yes. Very pleased.
This was it. I was very pleased. I liked mine so much, I made one for Marcia as well. She got a little party hat.
And I have Marzia's as well. They'll be right next to each other.
That's so cute.
Yes. I'm so pleased. That looks so good.
And I was so pleased for the result. Very happy. Look how cute we are. I love it. Cat hat, success? Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, Gotokujin is a great temple. I recommend you visit it if you're visiting Tokyo. But remember, be respectful. It's a temple. People come to pray. Okay? Don't be annoying. Don't be loud. Thank you.
Have I been there?
For the
I don't
third
think
and
so.
final project, I really wanted to
Not in
push
that
myself
specific place.
with everything that I kind of picked up from whatever, and I thought I should do something completely different. I looked around Tokyo for more inspiration, and I realized on almost every street leading to a station, they have sort of a shopping street. They usually have different mascots. They have, sometimes they play music from speakers.
Visit it?
It's
and
usually a
my
really
Sabaton
nice street
ever
leading
ends.
to the station. And I noticed they also have different street lights. Every single one of these streets in Japan or Tokyo, for some reason, have a slightly different version of a street lamp, which I think is pretty cool.
It's the first time I see it.
Wow.
So I wanted to celebrate that and make my own, again, miniature version of an actual street lamp. I don't know how to do that, but it can't be that hard. Wrong! 3D printing is really good for sort of this size, I would say. You can get amazing details. But once you go really tiny with my printer at least, I was hoping I could print this in like 2 or 3 parts, but I think it ended up in like 12 or something. It took a lot of trial and error, but I finally got it to actually print out all the parts that I wanted. But then I had to build the damn lamp thing. And I thought, for some reason, just to make it harder for myself, that I was gonna add a solar to it. Because I found these tiny solars. They're so cute. It's tiny. It's tiny. It's so small. Maybe it's just me that likes small things. Maybe I'm just projecting onto Japan. And I thought, well, it's gonna have to run on a battery of some sort. It wouldn't make sense if the light is on
energy.
all the time. Like, it should turn itself off when it's dark. And I realized that would require soldering. And I didn't know. I fucking hate soldering. It sucks. I feel like I need at least 4 more arms to do soldering. What the fuck is
Good
this? But thanks to Indian YouTube, never thought I'd say that.
Cement.
I found someone that had made the circuit that I needed. I basically just copy it, put it
You'd
all
like
together.
Annie's
And it seemed to work fine. Thoughts?
Aw.
What do you think, Iggy? Let's go into the line. It's still quite dark in here, actually.
So cute. So cute.
I hit all the wiring in the side of the thing itself, which I think really sold it to make it seem like it's one thing. Then it was time to test it out. Will it work? Or most importantly, will it fit? I need perfect fit.
It's getting dark, so we're trying to make it there in time.
Fucking
It's gonna
lamp,
work. I feel
Eva.
like there's so many things can still
Why
go
do we
wrong,
have
but all
lamp,
the
Eva?
lights are turning on already, and so we'll see how it goes. I'm nervous.
Lamp.
But one of them is
Look.
white. I have white lights. I didn't know. All right, we're just gonna accept. I can change the light. No. I'm putting this up.
So small.
It's so good.
Cute.
And then there's the light sensor, so yeah, it's gonna be brighter later.
And there we have it. I was so pleased with how this turned out. I felt like I learned so much. I am aware like all of this is completely pointless. I left most of them out just for a couple hours. I decided to leave this one for a full day. I posted online to if people wanted to check it out. I thought, because I was so pleased with it. So I left it out there and I spied on a couple people walking by just to see if there was a reaction. Zero. Everyone walked past it and didn't look up. Look up!
Everyone is just on their phones. Look up! It's right there. No, I don't think a single person has noticed it. We saw so many people. What can you do? Bye, lamp. Bye, bye.
Look.
I left it there for 24 hours and I posted on Instagram. If people wanted to check it out, they can do so. And the result was very, I guess it shouldn't have been surprising, but for me, it was very surprising. People were leaving notes. What? So I guess people took it as a chance to write messages to me, which was all very cute and I really appreciate it. But that made me also realize I cannot keep this lamp up here after posting about it. It was gathering way too much attention than I had thought of.
All right, we're going back to
Why
get
was
the
he
lamp.
like one
I just
of the
watched
others
online
now?
people
I thought
post
my
it, and
busy
it's
is
got a
not
lot of notes on it, and I don't want to. It's a fun surprise, but I don't want to make a nuisance or people complaining. I wasn't planning to keep it in for long anyway. So we're taking it down,
Nico,
checking out the
thank
notes.
you.
Very cute. I feel like there might be people. We'll see in a second.
I met with a group of people that I was waiting, hoping I was going to be there, and they were all so lovely. Thank you so much.
There's people. There's a ton of people just hanging out by a lamp.
Cute. Wholesome. Breakfast.
They helped me take down all the notes and we made sure everything was 100% back to normal.
They were so sweet. I didn't expect anyone to be there. Maybe one, like stumbling by. One guy had been there for 3 hours. It was funny. They were like so happy that they all got to link up as well. So that was really cool. Some positive, fun, tiny things. So huge success. I'm very happy. You guys are so sweet. It's ridiculous. I'm going through the notes. They're so nice. It said they voted for me on King of the Web. Does anyone remember that? That was ages ago. Apparently there was some in-joke. They were offering people tomato juice because there were people hanging around. So if anyone showed up, they would give tomato juice. I don't get it, but it's kind of funny. They offered me some. I declined. I hate tomato juice. Thank you.
Thanks.
You know, all of this was just for fun. I wanted this to just be something positive. If someone might happen to see it, maybe they were confused or maybe it made them smile. I don't know. But it was really fun to make. So that's it. Bye.